This is the Pearl ELX. This is my latest addition. I have done a video before on my Pearl EXR, which was the export with the silver sparkle wrap. I have that kit, and I have it here at the house, but I have it for sale. I do have it, and I do have it for sale. It's a 5-piece with no snare, 22, 10, 12, 14, with a 16-inch floor tom. Then I came across this one, another Guitar Center find. This is the ELX. This is the lacquered export from the same time. This goes back 20 years ago, folks. These drums go back 20 years ago. And this is in the blue sparkle. This is a beautiful lacquered finish. Comes with the original pearl head. I did not change any of these heads out. They actually came with Remo coated ambassadors. This kit came as a 5-piece, and I found the 10-inch tom on eBay for another $100, so I picked it up. This was originally the standard 12, 13, 16 configuration, but if you know me, I really like a 10-inch tom, and that 10-inch tom right there was available, so I certainly grabbed it. If I do mount my toms to the bass drum, I really prefer the 10 and the 12. Of course, like I said, this kit came standard with the 12 and 13 on the bass drum. So I mounted the 13. I have a Pearl 2-sided curved rack. And this rack is perfect for mounting these drums. If you were with me before, I showed my silver sparkle on a 3-sided rack at the studio. Well, a lot has changed since then. This rack here is my 2 curved bars. This is a 2-sided curved rack, and this fits this kit and my needs. Before I had 2 curved bars and a straight bar. Well, now I had put together that straight bar that you've seen with this kit on my Roland electronic drum kit. So now the Roland kit sits on a 3-sided straight rack, and my acoustic drum sits on a 2-sided curved rack. The curved bars are a little bit longer than the straight bars, so being a 3-sided rack, it was only reasonable to use the straight bars. On this rack here, having the longer curved bars, a 2-sided rack is in order. This is perfect. I am very, very happy with this kit. My first kit was a Pearl ELX export, but it was the wrap in that charcoal metallic. And I had that kit for a long time. I sold it. I almost kind of gave it away, almost. And I got that silver sparkle wrap kit. I got that silver sparkle kit. And I don't know, but something happened. When I seen this, I had to have it. I just had to have it. This blue sparkle is just a beautiful color. And it is a lacquered finish. No more wraps. That's right, guys. No more wraps for this guy. This guy goes lacquered finish only. None of my snares have it. I either ripped the wrap off and painted the drums, or I'm about to sell my kit with the wrap. Nothing wrong with wraps. The silver sparkle wrap was awesome. And I love that kit. But this kit here, it's just beautiful. I mean, look at that finish. And of course, I'm running a DW 5000. That is one of the best pedals you can get right there. And on the back pipe, I'm using a Gibraltar tray to hold my junk. It fits great right there. This kit did come with the matching snare. 14 by 5. As talked about, 10, 12-inch tom, the 13 and the 16. Cymbals on this kit, I'm using a 13-inch New Beat. This I picked up used off of eBay. You can still see the logo faintly. These 13-inch hi-hats, I love, man. I would really love a 13-inch pair. Pair 6 and 8 Sabian AA splashes. And then I splurged and picked up some K dark crashes. 16, 18, K dark thin crashes. These are the thin crashes. And would you believe it? I found this K splash used on Guitar Center. Selling for half. So I grabbed it. And this is the 8-inch. One of my favorite size splashes. I picked this up before I came across this 16-inch K Custom Dark. I picked this up in a deal, and they sold me on their K Custom Dark Thin Crash. And if you know me, I love thin crashes, so I just went ahead and picked it up. And after playing it, I went and found its big brother, the 18. Picked it up used. Got a really nice pair of crashes right here. And that splash is dark, sounding just like these crashes. That's an A Custom 18-inch China. And below it, I found an AAX Sabian Splash. It's another 8-inch. And my beloved 20-inch medium ride. I had one of these before, and I foolishly sold it because I wanted to pick up a Ping ride, which I also love. I love the Ping ride. But then looking back at it, I thought, you know, I really felt bad, man. I felt like I betrayed my roots. This was the first ride that I bought, a 20-inch medium ride. So I went online and I picked up another one that was used, and this one is in perfect condition. Matter of fact, I swear it's probably the one that I originally owned. I love having splashes on both sides of the kit because it doesn't matter where I'm at. I have one that I can throw in quickly if I choose. That China does not get a whole lot of use, but it does get used. As I talked about in other videos, the China is a very special sound. It's an accent, and a lot of times I'll use it at the end of a song or when there's a real dynamic change in the middle of a song. Let me tell you about thrones. When it comes to thrones, you have two choices. You have a rock and sock, or you have Tama. And that Tama first chair XL throne is one of the most comfortable thrones. It's one of the biggest thrones. Go check out my video on that. So this is it, folks. This is my latest. I was actually going to put this in storage and just keep it like a classic car, you know. But then I decided, you know what? I can't do that. I can't just let it rot out there in the shed. And I had to get it out of my shed because I had to do something different in there. So I decided, you know, I'm going to put the Silver Sparkle for sale. And this is going to be my personal kit. And with all these symbols, it all came together nicely. I have just enough clamps, and I'm using all the cymbal arms that I had at my disposal. I actually have one more pipe clamp that I could use right there, but the rod kind of covers it a little bit. I don't know. And you can see one clamp down there. That's actually going to get used. I have this tablet mount, and I'm going to mount it to that clamp. Just like I used this little piece of pipe to mount this tray inside the pipe adapter, I'm going to use that clamp down there. Use a small piece of cut-off pipe to mount that tablet so I can play along with some songs. Don't ever get rid of your cut off pieces of gear. If you ever cut off a pipe, keep it, because you will use it down the road. I hope you enjoyed this tour. This is my kit. This is my main beast right here. Guitar Center gets a lot of bad rap, but I've done really well with Guitar Center. Found a lot of great used drum gear. I've really done well with them. So if you're in the drumming, I don't know about guitars. Can't tell you about guitars and amps, but when it comes to drums, used drums, they have a lot to offer. So you may want to check Guitar Center out. Give them a try. I've done well with them. And thanks. I'll see you guys in another video soon.